Hi guys, good morning. Welcome to my channel. Thank you for stopping by. I have a question this morning or evening or afternoon for you. Have you ever seen a child being abused? What did you do? Do you know of any child as of now facing abuse, any kind of abuse, maybe emotional or physical, any sort of abuse? Do you know of any child that is facing that kind of abuse? That you know is not being treated as they're supposed to be, is not being given equal opportunity, is not being loved, or is being denied certain things that are supposed to be given to that child. Do you know of any? Do you know of any? For me, when I was in my internship, I realized there were some kids, some two, three kids that were facing abuse. And this is a class of 40. Yeah, it is a class of 40 learners. Yeah. And I realized some three kids, those are the ones that I realized in the time that I was there, not in the school, in my class. So these kids, they sort of behaved like all the other kids. It was difficult that you would actually spot or pick a learner and realize this learner is being abused. But when you continue to spend more time with the kids, when you realize that there's something going on actually. So I'll talk about one of the kids. I'll not use the real name for obvious reasons. One of the kids was Anthony. I'll give him the name Anthony. So this boy Anthony would come in class just like the other kids and sit, but he used to be, you'd notice his clothes are maybe dirty. Sometimes his shoes are not brushed. Sometimes his face is not washed, it's not very clean. And you'll be like, oh, maybe it's a child, or parents. You just notice that the parents are not doing a really good job on maintaining the child, because they appear somehow not as clean. Yeah. So I called this boy because one day he came with a really dirty shirt and he was smelling of urine. Most of these kids still bedwet. Now when I asked him, Anthony, how are you? I'm fine, teacher. How are you doing? Did you have breakfast today? No. You didn't have breakfast. What happened? Did you wake up so late? Or what really happened? He told me, my mom is not here. My mom is not at home. Oh, did she go to work or something? No. My mom left on Sunday and never came back. I'm like, oh, why? Why? Do you know why she left? No, my dad was beating my mom, and then my mom went and did not come back up to now. I'm like, hey. So, is that why your clothes are dirty? Yes, you can't even shower because you have to go for water in the river, and I don't know how to fetch water and that kind of thing. Then I realized, this child is facing some sort of negligence. Yeah, from maybe the parents could not agree, but now the child has been left with the dad, and the dad just wakes up, goes to work, doesn't care if the child has had breakfast, doesn't care if the child is clean, doesn't care if the child, and Anthony had a younger sister, and the younger sister is about 4 years. Yeah, 4 years. And I'm just like, my God, even the younger child has not had anything to eat. They just come to school hungry. So I talked to the head teacher and explained Anthony's case. And the father was called by the head teacher, obviously, and was told, you have to take better care of the kids and this and that, or the kids will be taken to, child protective custody, that kind of a thing, and yeah, but that improved somehow. And after some time, I think the mom came back and the child was fine. He came to class clean and all that. So the second child is a boy called, let me give him the name Jack. So Jack, his was different. Because he was a really bright boy in class, by the way. He was so bright. He would give them a quiz and he'd be quick to do it, and he used to like challenging the other learners. He always wanted to be fast to finish so that I can, mark his book very fast, and then be like, oh, I got everything. But he used to be quiet. He used to be quiet and keep to himself. He never liked playing with the other learners. He would prefer drawing. During break time when kids are out playing, running, he would keep to himself. He'd be drawing. He would come and sit near me and be like, oh, teacher, mark for me this drawing, or that kind of thing. That is how he used to be. So one day I noticed he had some scratch marks here on his chin area here. Some scratch marks. They looked like nail marks. So the first day I didn't ask him, because I thought maybe he was scratching his face a little too much. That's why he had those scratch marks. So the second day when he came, I saw like the ones from the previous day had started healing. Like they had those clots, the black clots, had formed, like it was healing, and then there were fresh ones here under the neck. I got concerned. I called him. I asked him, hey Jackson, what happened to your chin here? What happened here? And he told me, nothing. I'm like, what? Just tell me what happened here. Then I saw more marks under his shirt. I got really curious. So I opened like 3 buttons and checked his chest. Wow. They were pinch marks, big pinch marks, and they were red and they were fresh. I asked him to take off his shirt. So when he did, I saw at the back, on his back, there was scars. There were scars. I felt so bad. So I asked him, what happened to you? Nani anakupiga? Who is beating you? Just tell me who is beating you. So the boy was telling me that the mother punished him. So I was concerned, like, the mother, your mother would punish you like this and leave you with marks. What did you do? Then he told me, I didn't do anything. When my father is not around, my mother just punishes me and tells me I'm eating, I'm spending a lot of their money, I'm disturbing them, I should just go. Then I wondered, how can your mother do that or tell you such things? I said, this is your mother. Then the boy told me that is the mom, but is the stepmom. I was like, okay. And your dad, does your dad know about this? Then he said that the dad is rarely home and comes during the weekend, and he leaves him with the mother, the stepmom. It's like, what? This child is obviously facing abuse. So I took this child to the head teacher like immediately, and the head teacher saw him and called the father, and also called the child, what they call it, the name just escaped. Those people that take care of children that are being abused or facing problems. They came, and I don't know how they sorted the issue out, but the boy was pulled from that school. I think he was taken to a children's home or something. That's the second child. So and Jack was taken to a children's home, by the way, because the father was questioned and he never wanted to talk so much about the whole thing. So the child was taken to a children's home, waiting for the mother to be contacted or something. And they never really tell you what really happens when you report. Your duty is just to report, and they'll take care of it however they will, you know. And that really made me realize that kids are being abused. Kids are being abused like every day. Others are being neglected, others are being abused, and that kind of thing. And it is our duty as the people around, as the person who has seen the abuse taking place, as the person who knows that something is happening. You have to do something. You can't just, let it pass or let it slide. Please don't. Don't help a child, save a life. Sometimes, yeah, some of these abuses, they can be life-threatening. The kids are psychologically affected. I'd urge teachers, I'd urge those who interact with the kids, those who are directly involved with children, and you realize the kid is facing any sort of abuse, you can just do something, report, just do something. Don't ignore, don't let it pass. These kids are they're angels and they're supposed to be loved and taken care of. Yeah, that's it. That's what I wanted to share. Let's please be aware of the environment we are in. Let's be aware of, kids that are being abused. Others are being abused physically, others emotionally, others are being sexually abused. Let's just be on the lookout. Let us be on the lookout. So that's it, guys. Thank you for watching. Thank you for giving me that time and this opportunity. Please subscribe for more content. Bye.